everyone. Holly Amaya here with Story Imprinting. I'm here with my fabulous Story Imprinting co-founder, Anne-Marie Hoftailing. Hello, Anne-Marie. How are you?
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. First video of 2021. Hey. If you are here watching this video, it's because either you know us or you're like my mom or my sister or Anne-Marie's sister or something, or you're really hungry for professional development content, and we know it's the latter. So give us a thumbs up, give us a like, comment below, let us know if the content that we're giving you is speaking to you and in what way. And subscribe to our channel. You will see lots of different playlists with lots of different videos on tons of topics. So we are so glad you're here, and we wish you a great start to 2021. Anne-Marie, I want to start today. I want to talk to you today about this idea of leadership presence. So we're hearing a lot from clients that are saying, you know, we're in this kind of like resolution mode with 2021. Everybody wants it to be this like great year. Whereas I'm like, I saw the meme that said, just walk around and don't touch anything. Like that's the goal for 2021, don't break anything. But, you know, people talk a lot about sort of these leadership characteristics and leadership presence. And that's a very nebulous topic, right? I mean, and I think a lot of the feedback around leadership can be sort of amorphous. So talk to me a little bit about what that means to you. Like when clients come to you and they say, these, you know, I want to work on my leadership, what are they really saying?
Yeah, this is something that people literally just today emailed us and said, I want to work on my leadership skills. What does that mean? So down into more sort of tangible behavioral kind of things that you can actually execute and real goals. I think almost always they are related to communication. Not every single time. Sometimes they're related to delegation, decisiveness, and other things like that. But even those things are in some way related to communication. So I think what it really is how do I have a difficult conversation? How do I give somebody difficult feedback? How do I help someone level up? How do I advocate for myself and ask for resources? All of that is
feedback, right?
Sorry. Yeah. How do I get back at this stage in my career? All of that comes down to how do I become a better communicator? And I think that there are a couple of just basic rules. I mean, you and I spend a lot of time, as I like to say, in the subject line of an email or the opening sentence or high stakes discussion, because even really educated, excellent people go with this, because there's all this emotional attachment going into these kinds of discussions. So I would say a couple of just basic things. Go into every conversation, whether it's a high stakes conversation, whether you're super pissed off, whether you have a lot to lose or a lot to gain, unemotional. When you're emotionally charged and emotionally attached to something, it's really hard to have effective quality communication. Right. It becomes about the feelings rather than the facts. So to the best of your ability, try to have a conversation when you're calm and ready to do that. Listen deeply. Don't just go with, I'm going to say this and this and this. Listen deeply and respond. And I think prepare. Know what you want to get out of that conversation. What are you going to ask? What are your follow-up questions going to be? What is the objective of that conversation? If you do those things and nothing else, I think it immediately elevates your executive presence. There are lots and lots of other things you can do, but this to me is the heartbeat and the most critical, is to be empathetic, vulnerable, and connected to other people and communicate better.
And I think that there's a big recognition, you know, amongst the companies that we work with, the types of companies that we work with and the clients we have, as well as, you know, clients that are coming into us. They'll come and say, you know, we think we want to do a training on XYZ. And, you know, they're looking at some of our training offerings on our website, or they've experienced us before. And when we start talking about this executive presence thing, I always feel like I can see, if it's on a Zoom, like the light bulb goes on, right? And I think there's this recognition amongst leadership that in these companies or decision makers, that, you know, this is the kind of information that everybody at every level of the organization should have. It's not just something that's left for the C-suite or for managers. I mean, I think this is a critical part of professional development that for a long time has sort of been like bandied around as a buzzword, frankly, you know, without any real understanding of how to thoughtfully integrate practical application of it throughout an organization. And I know, I mean, I've joked with you before as we've done more and more of this work for companies that I desperately wish I had had these tools when I was, starting out in my career. I think that having some practical ways to increase your presence and also to pass that on to colleagues is hugely critical, even more so now, right? Because we're in this very virtual world.
And I would just say, in both directions, whether you're giving feedback or receiving feedback, giving someone clear, objective, specific feedback is a gift,
Yeah.
and also receive it like a gift. But you have to be able to seek it in a way that has a lot of integrity. You can't punish somebody who communicates that there are things you need to change. You can't defend it. You just have to accept it. That's their view, their opinion.
Right.
You listen. When you're delivering it, don't do it when you're angry or frustrated, because it's no longer a gift. Try to do it in a way that's like, this is really important for you to advance and for me to work better with you. I think that's the other thing. And I will just say as a note, try to the best of your ability not to take anything personal, even when it is. And that's a really, really, really hard to do. But if you're able to do that, like sometimes I think, oh, that was like a very personal dig. Like I felt that. But even when it is, if I'm able to just let it go and realize that actually isn't about me, it's so much more productive for me and for that relationship and for working together.
Right, totally. Well, thank you for your thoughts and your advice as always. And if you're curious about any of this, we've got other videos on this topic relating to this topic here on our channel. You can look around and see what appeals to you. And also our website, storyandprinting.com, details all of the types of work that we do for individual and corporate clients. So we invite you to take a look at that. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Anne-Marie. For all of you out there, go make 2021 fabulous. I almost said 2020 because it will take me a month to transition.
It'll take a minute.
It'll take a minute. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.